does not look like I have pushed the go live button. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm not sure. I thought I hit the go live button. I've been talking for 8 minutes. Oh, it wouldn't be the Dave It Yourself channel if it wasn't something going on. So anyway, nonetheless, folks, I apologize for that. You didn't miss a whole heck of a lot. You just missed a little bit of the dancing in the front, which, you know what? I'm going to give it to you again since I did not hit the... Oh, okay. So here's what we were doing before. I'm going to start the show over, everybody. You're going to get back to the very beginning. Here we go. Ready? You deserve it. That's why. All right, here we go. Welcome, everybody, to the Dave It Yourself channel. After Dinner with Dave, show number 51. Take 2. So anyway, you missed about 8 minutes of me talking in the beginning because although I was streaming, I apparently was not live. Oh, so you didn't miss a whole heck of a lot except for the smoke and of course, the fun dance sticks. Give you a little heads up on these bad boys. Why don't you come in a little bit closer here? As a matter of fact, you know what? We're going to keep this party atmosphere for just a second while I show you these. Come in a little closer, though. So these are the dollar LED glow sticks that you can buy at Walmart. Of course, they're $1, like I said. But anyway, they're pretty cool. You may have seen these red and green ones on the missile rails of my E-flite F-16 back in the day. So if you happen to be at Walmart in the camping area, dollar LED lights. Pretty sweet, let me tell you. Nice and light, too. All right, so there we go with that. So I appreciate everybody being in here. Let's go ahead and get those lights turned on if we can. There we go. Mistime that clap, but that's okay. All right, so good enough, folks. So I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for being here. I was originally talking in the first 8 minutes before anybody heard me say anything. I was doing this wide cam shot to kind of give you an idea. Hey, there's what's going on in my ceiling. However, even with that being the case, I still have a huge Arrows F-15 hanging right here on the wall, which you can't see. So anyway, there's that. So come on back in a little closer. There we go. There we go. All right. Also, I was talking about in that first 8 minutes when nobody can hear me. Still hilarious. That the show is being brought to you by Michelob Ultra and a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, come on. I've already opened it, so Muskie Bob style, I just pretend like I didn't. There we go. Everybody, if you got one, turn it up. Too funny. Too funny. All right, so everybody, I guess I'm going to owe you another 8 minutes. This show may go 8 minutes late. Oh, so good stuff. So I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. We have a lot of fantastic stuff going on. I was in the process of telling you some of the things that I do have going on. But what I'm going to do now, since we're kind of a little bit on the later side, I'm going to kind of get you all excited about that. But first, we're going to talk about the Chickadee Chat. And I want to get up in there a little bit and see who is in that Chickadee Chat. Now, I'm going to scroll up to the top there. But you guys can see I had Randy Hardy actually pinned in the comments. So, Randy, you are a double bingo prize potential winner tonight. So, if you happen to get your number called in bingo, you will be a double prize winner. Also, another bonus, I have extra bonus on top of the bonus for being a double bonus bingo winner. I'm going to explain that to you here in just a bit, so stick around. So I want to say hello to Randy Hardy, of course. Adam Loosier, thank you so much for being here, sir. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Randy BRC, good to see you as well, sir. Always good to see you. Jeff in Lower Alabama. I was making a comment earlier in the first 8 minutes about it was good to see you this past weekend. So sad that it seems like everything just seemed to go by so quick, and here we are a week later. But great seeing you. Great seeing Linda as well, too, and had a great time flying with you out there. We're going to be doing some more of that Aero Scout stuff. I got more of that stuff noodling up here. So we're gonna figure out exactly what we're gonna do about that. We'll see. So then we got JCB67 in the house. How you doing, sir? Thank you so much for being here. TNRC Pilot and Shadow Ops. Thank you so much, fellas, for being here. Gene, good to see you as well, sir. I know I haven't seen you in a while. Shadow Ops. Shadow Ops. I hope you're doing well, sir. Adam Luger, of course, in the hoose. My mother, of course, Betty, is in the house. Anybody in the chickadee chat, go ahead and throw some cute little emojis her way for that. Thanks so much for being in the shadow. In the shadow. I got Shadow Ops on the brain. Thanks a lot, Shadow. He mentioned about trying to make this a party, and of course, I was doing everything I could for him in the first 8 minutes before everybody saw it. So too funny. So here else do we have in here? So we got Shadow Ops, like I said, Dwan Smith RC. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being in the house. And then we have Boss 223's in the house. Just enough. Hey, Jude, good to see you, sir. And then who else? Victor RC Jets. Hey, Victor, good to see you, sir. Promotus. Hey, my buddy Promotus. We're going to get to see some Promotus in action tonight on the stream. So just keep up for that. Matt M. Hey, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here as well, too. Thank you, and thank you. All right. So we'll go back to this regular close cam here. Let's see, what else did I have planned for us tonight? I have, of course, we're getting back to the show. We're in the showroom here, so we've got a couple of things going on. We're going to start off here in a few minutes with identifying who our double bingo bonus winners are. We're going to do that here shortly. But I'm also bringing back, of course, Joke of the Dave. I've got 4 of those for you tonight. I'm going to do a couple of Word of the Daves. They're both going to be aviation related. And then let's see, I got a couple of videos for you that I've got produced, ready to roll, and one teaser video, little taster teaser to get y'all excited about what's coming up soon on the Dave Yourself channel. So I do appreciate everybody being here at the After Dinner with Dave, episode number 51. It's the RC variety show that you won't get anywhere else on YouTube. That's guaranteed. Or I'll give you your money back. So who else do we have going on here? Anybody new in the house? Hey, Scotty's RC Aviation's in the house. How you doing, sir? I appreciate that, and thank you so much for you being one of my newer subscribers. And speaking of that, you know what? I'm going to just jump into that, and I'm going to go ahead and thank you right now along with the other subs because I've got some new subs here. So let's go ahead and jump into that, and let's thank some of these new subs. So I do have right on top Scotty's RC Aviation. Thank you so much, sir. Then we've got G Miklos in the house. I'm not sure if that's the guy from Ancient Aliens or not, but it sure sounds like it. Then we have Get Railed. Great spelling. Cody Dixon, thank you so much for there. We have Condra, and then we have Wong Katlim Channel, and then we have Jerry Wolfong, Pilot Jerry. I actually thought Pilot Jerry was one of our subs before, but maybe he's got another channel, and he's done the right thing and subscribed from both channels. That'd be awesome. So thank you, Pilot Jerry. Appreciate that. Then we have another one for Tommy Abdi Collins. I think that's a husband-wife team, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have Alicia H. up there at the top. So thank you so much for that as well. And I greatly appreciate everybody being a new subscriber or another subscriber, and maybe the case of Pilot Jerry. So I greatly appreciate that. And I think Litz, if I'm not mistaken, I think Litz has 2 channels. I'm still waiting on that second sub from Litz. Come on now. Let's make that happen. All you got to do is just tell a couple of people, tell your friends, your neighbors, tell the neighbor you do like, tell the neighbor you don't like. I don't care. Tell them both. Just have them subscribe to this channel, and then they don't have to watch any of the videos. Just have them because we're going to push for 1,000, and it could ultimately help you win one of these planes on my wall that's customized just like you see it on the Dave Yourself channel and nowhere else. So there we go. So who else we got in the house? Anybody else new in here I need to say hello to before I move on to some of the other things that we've got going on? So I jump into my little notes here as well. And if you're holding, turn one up. All right. So speaking of this, we're going to do some of these double bingo bonus things here in just a second. But let's get a little debate going. Who likes the metal bottle versus the metal can versus the glass bottle? Let's put everybody's thoughts in the comments about that. What's your fave? Metal, aluminum bottle, aluminum can, glass bottle. Tell me what you think. If you want to tell me why, I'm not going to stop you. Oh, I should probably turn that off. All right, sorry about that. Got to love it when the phone goes off in the middle of a broadcast. All right, good stuff. So let me jump into my notes here because you know I got to always keep notes as to what's going on because it's always so exciting here to run the show by yourself that I just get so excited sometimes I miss some things. All right, so let's get into some of these bonus bingos, and we'll do that first. So we got starting to get some responses on the bottle idea, though. McDale, hey, good to see you, McDale. Didn't see you in here earlier, so hello to you, sir. And EQRC, hello, you doing, sir? Good to see you as well. And I'm about to talk to you, talk about you in a little bit, as a matter of fact, and all your light shows you've been putting out there. So McDale's all over glass. Jeff in Lower Alabama is just straight 40 ounce. Oh, where's Scott Settle when you need him? I need a Photoshop of Jeff in Lower Alabama with a huge 40 ounce turning that thing up. That would be awesome. Oh, Adam Loosier likes that hard cider. Yeah, come on now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That stuff works. It's just Zima with apple flavor. Remember Zima? It's all basically just malt liquor, right? Metal reacts with some things. It certainly does. Glass bottles. Yep. All right. You guys are all over it. I appreciate you guys getting all up into that. All right. So we're going to get into some of this double bonus bingo possibilities here, because I know you guys are chomping at the bit to win some stuff. And I know you're certainly not opposed to having your opportunities to maybe win some stuff be doubled, possibly. I'm not going to say it. All right, so we're gonna get into that here in just a second. We still got some folks shouting out there. Scott is out there playing with the bees in the field. Yeah, that's interesting. Yes, I did see that video on Facebook. Man, it's coming out of that wooden outhouse, right? Which is right over there by the plastic outhouses that I just used last week. But I'm glad it was still pretty cold, so it wasn't they weren't necessarily out and about. But I can imagine that'd be interesting. Yeah, that video was something else. Speaking of Scott's videos and something else, and Jeff from Lower Alabama for that matter, you guys see that Scott wrecked that or that Viper, that Super Viper, just hit the ground and then just basically disintegrated at that point. I'm just like, what the? Oh, I was hanging out with Scott the night before, and he had that thing on the stand, and you walk in, that thing's so dang huge. You're like, goodness God, that thing is huge. That thing is pretty. Then he gets into a whole story about how he got it and the whole deal. Now he's just all excited, and now you're excited for him and the whole deal. Finally gets it out there and pulls a David yourself where you have to take it home in a bag, which oddly enough, ironically enough, did not have to do. So while I was there, so that was a mind blow for show. So yeah, no doubt. So I appreciate everybody being in here. It looks like we're sitting at the 16 views. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, please do, because it's super nice. Yep. You didn't have to notice that the thumbs up looks a lot like this, which you see in all my videos. That could be a coincidence. May not be. Anyhoozle. All right. So promote us. It was a sad day. That thing was fast. Yeah, it was. Plus, he was like, that was just like his first maiden flight to fly it, and then afterwards he's going to do a bunch of stuff to it, and he was thinking about swapping out the... Now he'll be able to do all that stuff for sure. EQ's putting that FPV pilot in his Cub tomorrow that Jude got him. Here's a little thing, Jude. I'm sorry to say, my friend. Nothing's wrong with the pilot. Nothing's wrong with the pilot. He's still in great shape, still in the container. I did not get a chance, unfortunately, though, to use him. He's a little big for the F-15. But you may have noticed that I did. Of course, I talked about this last show about trying to buy the battery and everything for it. But still haven't done anything with it. But you did see that I did get that big old Optera. That thing's got a sweet little flat spot right in front. So one of the David Yourself projects coming up is, of course, not keeping that huge Optera the way it currently is, because that's dumb. So anyway, yeah, that thing's getting everything removed. That thing's getting painted. That thing's getting landing gear. That thing's getting an Army decal set. So just get ready for that. That big old Optera is coming up, and that FPV pilot's going to be right in the middle of that dang thing in its own little bubble. And he is going to look chef's kiss choice. So thank you, Jude. That is coming, sir. I wish you were here to help me make that happen, but that's all right. All right, man. So I'm super excited about that. So that's the good stuff. You just need to bring the battery for the FPV pilot. Yep. Speaking of, happen to have one right here. As a matter of fact, I was actually looking for the FPV pilot before the show, of course, last minute, because it was the last minute thought. But I even have like a little separate FPV monitor I was going to plug in and show. But hey, look how great it works. Next show. We'll be doing that next show. I promised, Jude. I promise. All right. So that's what we got going on. And yeah, so I did get a chance to buy that, which was totally offset by Jeff buying that NX 10. So thank you so much for that, Jeff. That's certainly helped pay for that plane that I bought that I did not need to buy. But I do like those big old planes. Just, of course, hate to have to chuck them thing, and I've got a bum shoulder, so right hand chucking is not the easiest. So anyway, we're gonna figure something out on that. Don't worry, that's coming. That's coming. I've been noodling that one out all weekend, to be honest with you. So pretty excited. All right, so speaking of pretty excited, let's get some of you guys pretty excited as well. All right, so now it's time to no 8-ball, please. What? You mean this thing right here? The magic 8-ball has all the answers. You sure you don't want the 8-ball? Promotus does not want the 8-ball. Does everybody else feel like Promotus? Thumbs up or thumbs down in the chat if you want some 8-ball action tonight. I mean, the only thing it can do is be right or wrong. Of course, what it always does is pisses everybody off. It is funny that a piece of plastic does that, but yeah, I got plenty of foam and plastic in here that does that as well. Promotus, I know how you feel, Promotus. You don't have to say no. I get it. And I bet you Randy BRC is going to be totally on your vote campaign with that one, because he does not like it either. And I'm pretty sure Shadow Ops might be in there as well, because he does not like it either. It's almost like having Randy B is giving thumbs up. What? And here's Shotgun. Here's Shadow's comment. Where's Shotgun when you need that for that 8-ball? But Randy B, thumbs up for the 8-ball? What? Somebody needs to check out Randy. He's usually the one that's like totally, he's the one that's not afraid to throw a middle finger emoji up in there. so we might need to check on Randy. But anyway, all right. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and put my stars in the chat. Ooh, hello. Just made my thing disappear. All right. Oh, if I had $1 for every time I said that. All right. So anyway, so here I'm going to go and put my stars in the chat. And this is going to signify the start of this contest. So here is the first opportunity for somebody that is not Randy Hardy. So Randy, don't guess, because I'm going to give you an extra bonus in a minute. Anyway, here we go. And these are pretty softball-y questions, but you probably have to just start throwing a bunch of numbers in until you win. So here we go. Last show I did here was episode 49, which was literally right after the Super Bowl, if you can believe it. That's how long it's been. Episode 49. How many subs did I have during that show? Episode 49. How many subs did I have during that show? And I'm going to go ahead and... Do I have sound effects for that? I wish I had some Jeopardy music is what I wish I had. We can put this back on. See how that sounds. I don't know how well that'll work. It's all right. No licensed music is what this is. We'll see. We'll see after this video gets posted whether or not I get striked or not. Shadow Ops hits me up with 9:30 in Shadow Ops. You are right, sir. All right, Shadow Ops. All right, let me pause that music. Excuse me. There's Randy with the 8-ball on his side. And there's no fear of throwing the middle finger as well. The emoji's there, you might as well use it, right, Randy? Oh, pretty funny. Dwan Smith, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if I said hello to you earlier, but if not, hello, sir. Good to see you. Appreciate it. So anyway, yeah, it looks like so 9:30 Shadow Ops was first there. So I'm going to go ahead and throw Shadow Ops in here. Bear with me, gents and gentlemen. All right, so Shadow Ops, he's a bonus. And of course, we got Randy Hardy. All right, just making little notes for myself here. All right, good deal. So there's that one. Now I'm getting ready to throw some other numbers in. Hey, Paul Ballard's in the house. Hey, Paul, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Cheers up to all the new folks who just showed in. Greatly appreciate it. All right, so here's the next question for you. When I went to, let's see, is this my next question? Is this my next question? Subs last show number 49, 9:30. Yes. How many subs, now you may or may not know this, obviously you have just guessed. How many subs did I have when I arrived at the field in Birmingham last week? How many subs did I have when I arrived at the field last week in Birmingham? And Shadow Ops, no need to try to guess again, sir. You're going to get another bonus here in just a second. So the number is what? What is that number? Let's go back to the music. It would be great if that doesn't get gigged for this music. That would be great. But I'm sure there'll be copyright strike. What? I can't make money on my videos? Oh, I guess I never would anyway. Adam Loser shoots out with 942, and Just Enough RC nails it with 940. Let me get to this pause button here. Touch screen, I still can't push it. 940, that is correct. Just Enough RC. Jude, you are in, because that is correct. I'm just going to put Jude. I know you are. All right, Slapnuts RC is in the house. Hey, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for playing along with this game. But guess what? We're not done. We got some more coming up. All right, so that is 3. So that's Shadow, that's Randy, and that's Jude. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a couple more in here. All right. I want 5 total. All right. Here goes the next one. If you happen to watch that ridiculous short of Scott Settle's gas door being open, where I got like 2,700 hits or something in one night, the hugest thing I've ever done on this channel, and of course had nothing to do with RC. But nonetheless, how many subs did I gain immediately after? Not like a small increase. Immediately after. How many subs did I have immediately after, by that next morning, after playing that video? With Scott Settle's gas door being open and Gas Cat swinging. So funny. Burn some nitro in my RC cars. Oh, nice. Very nice. Jeff says 5. Okay, I want total number of subs. So add your guess to the number that we just had. Total number of subs. Sorry, didn't watch. Eric, I'm going to let you slide this one time. All right, so total number of subs on top of, if your number you think is solid, just throw that number on top of the other number we just mentioned, and boom, because the number should be 9 something. Your number should be 9 something. Not a single digit. Not saying your single digits are wrong, but Promotus just nailed it with 945. That's right. That goofy ass video got me 5 subs overnight. No clue how that happened. But then I was thinking, hey, let me put something else out that's just completely dumb and has nothing to do with RC, but it's kind of cute. And then I put the dog in the Jeep, and that thing's got like 1,200 hits overnight. Like, what? So anyway, all right, we're just going to put Luke here because we know who that is. All right. Now, last one. Now, this is going to be a tough one, especially for some of you newer folks, because, you know, you may not. Hey, Jet Tech Don's in the house. Jonas Edwards is in the house as well. RC Pilot Mike Duran. Hey, how you doing, sir? Good to see you as well. And this is kind of, I'm kind of sort of talking to you cats here, unfortunately. This last one is for the bonus 5th bonus bingo winner. Now, you have to have kind of been around on the show a while or know me personally well enough to know. But you could also just take a stab, because literally you have a 20% chance of winning. All right. Out of the 5 natural senses that everybody is born with, which one do I not have? I'm going to go and put that in there. There you go. That's going to be for our 5th winner. Out of the 5 senses that you're born with, which one do not have? Do not say common